You can't fuck with Red Glove on this war state. How about that?
I ain't really changed, it's the same old rebel, still a radical. I'm passionate, it's just another level. AT told me I should fight back, they don't like that. Just know if you rock the boat, you better have a life raft. BJ told me I should fight back, they don't like that. Just know if you rock the boat, you better have a life raft.
What up, everybody in the YTBC? Real quick before I get into the topic of this video, just want y'all to know things are gonna be a little bit different this week. I actually don't know how I'm gonna do things. I may not have upload every day, and I know I typically don't anyways, but I at least try to have at least one upload Monday through Friday. I can tell you right now, that's definitely not gonna happen, just because of certain things going on this week in my life, and nothing bad, just saying, you know, it is gonna affect my ability to create content. As far as boxing memes is concerned, I will do my best to put out a boxing memes video. I may even entertain doing a boxing memes light, meaning it's going to be shorter than all the other boxing memes. I typically aim for 10 minutes on those videos. Don't be surprised if there's a 3 to 5 minute one this Friday, or if I just don't do it at all, you know, or not don't do it, but don't upload one at all, because I'm always working on those, so don't get it twisted. Anyways, but that's just that real quick update I wanted to go over before I get into the topic. I just listened to that interview with Errol Spence Jr. Finally, you know, between editing and other things going on, I hadn't had a chance to go and listen to it. I just listened to it, all right? And this is what I'm gonna say. Errol Spence Jr. in that interview, and in case you don't know which one I'm talking about, I'll put the link in the description. It's the, you know, to sum it up, it's that one where he said he was on the path to destruction. Errol Spence Jr. is making a lot of sense right now. Right now, Errol Spence Jr. sounds like Red Glove Militant. Now, to be fair, I'm not the only one who's been talking like that. You got dudes like Black Horseman Promotions, aka UGC Click. You got guys like the 1-2 Kid. You got guys like DT3, who's not UGC, but he's NBBC. You got guys like Mr. Two Hands Up. There's plenty of people in the boxing community, other than myself, who have been talking this sense. And all of us have been labeled haters. But now Errol Spence Jr. has come out and he has said what a lot of us been saying for a while, you know, that, you know, he needs to take this stuff more seriously. You know, you can't play boxing. If you don't take this serious enough, there's a good chance that you could end up, you know, getting hurt really bad. You could end your own career by not taking this very seriously. Because at the end of the day, you get in the ring and you wasn't prepared. It's not the other guy's fault. He's going in there with bad intentions. You need to be going in there with bad intentions. And yeah, I hope every boxer makes it out of every boxing match safe and with their faculties. But let's be real, this ain't a perfect world, and that's just not a possibility. However, these guys can do whatever they can to mitigate that from happening. But anyways, back to Errol Spence Jr. So I really like the way that he's talking right now. This is the stuff that I rock with. This kind of humility, this kind of attitude toward the sport, you know, this kind of humbleness. You know, he was very honest in this interview. Like, you know, he even said that Manny Pacquiao is the cash cow at the division. And I have to agree. You know, Manny Pacquiao is still selling more pay-per-views than he is. And the pay-per-views cost the same amount of money. So, you know, that right there is just some undeniable proof as to who is the bigger star between the two. They talked a little bit about Terrence Crawford. Sounds like, you know, that fight is going to happen at some point. I really hope the politics don't get in the way too much. But we know how it is. Let's just keep it honest. But at least, if he's doing everything he can to make that fight, and he's being transparent, and the fight doesn't get made, when I would like for it to get made, I can at least say that. He did everything that he can to make this happen. And you know what? I have to respect. Well, first off, I respect every boxer with a base amount of respect, but they get extra points, extra respect when they are doing what they can to give the fans what they want. Because at the end of the day, yeah, we're not the ones in there going in there and taking punches to the face. We're not the ones who have to spend time away from our families to train for the fights. However, we are the ones that allow them to get paid. So there is a delicate balance there between doing what's best for them and giving the fans what they want. And as long as they are doing their best to make the fights that we want to see happen, then I got respect for them. That's one of the reasons why I respect Triple G so much. Because even though he really wanted his title shot, he was willing to let that Cotto, he was willing not to get in the way of that Cotto and Canelo fight, because he knew that was a fight that the fans wanted. Now, granted, I know he got paid for it. He got some step aside, or at least he was promised it. I think I remember now that I guess he didn't get paid. I don't know. I wasn't even planning on bringing that up. It just I do this on the fly and I just brought it up. But anyways, regardless if he got paid or not, regardless if he was supposed to get paid or not, there's a lot of boxers that they're going to turn down the step aside money no matter how good it is. So we see some boxers who turn down the fights for undisputed no matter how good the money is. Anyways, that's another topic. But yeah, Errol Spence Jr., I respect where he's going with this. I respect the attitude. I respect the honesty. One thing that he said, and that's why I said he sounds a lot like me in this interview. Except when I'm talking about it, it's not me talking about me, it's me talking about him. It's almost like he listened to stuff that me and these other guys been saying and repeated it. But I'm not gonna say that's what it is. I'm saying maybe the reality check hit him, and now this is how he's talking. But he's saying things like this pandemic has actually been somewhat of a blessing because it's given him more time. And that's something that I said on Mr. Two Hands on his channel last week or the week before. I was like, I think for a lot of these guys, they're just too hard-headed for their own good, because he was wanting to go in there possibly this month or next month if the pandemic didn't hit. Well, now he's talking about coming in October and November. I still think he needs to wait a little bit longer than that, but if he's 100% like he's saying he is, then I can't be mad at it. But anyways, and I said that for guys like him, and specifically him and Wilder, I was talking about, this pandemic really is a blessing in disguise, because Wilder wanted to be there in July. Now it's supposed to happen in October, which I think is a lot better for Wilder, because at the end of the day, I don't hate Wilder, and at the end of the day, I want to see the best fight the best, and it's not just the two best guys, it's the two best guys at their best. See what I'm saying? So I'm really hoping that he follows through with this. He said that he's been spending time with his girls, which, I mean, I gotta believe it with with this quarantine, self-distancing and everything. I really hope that this has really opened up his eyes. It appears to have done that. Maybe he'll I've heard people like Iron Kong say that he needs to move away from Texas. That very well may be the case. That's something that he may need to do, because even though his mind is right now, he may be surrounded by a lot of people who, it's like, you had an epiphany, but me, I still want to party. I didn't flip my car. I could see how his friends would feel that way. But what they need to understand is Errol Spence Jr. needs to do what's best for Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. has a family that he needs to take care of. And at the end of the day, 30 years old is too young to be paralyzed in the hospital or dead. Right? There's still plenty for him to do, you know, and yeah, I really hope that he takes that strongly into consideration, and once it's, you know, a little bit safer to travel, that he moves somewhere else. Move to Montana, move to California, move to Florida, move to New York, wherever it is that you feel is gonna get you away from the bad influences. And whatever you feel is the best for you and your family, do that. All right. But anyways, yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. There was one other thing I wanted to mention. I can't remember. But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think. That's what the comment section is there for. Don't forget, I have updated the links of the channels that I support and that I would like for you to check out and possibly support in the future. Don't forget to check out those links. I'll be trying to update those from time to time as best as I can. I'm gonna be honest, I do a lot of copy paste. A lot of times I go to the previous video that has those links and I just copy and paste it all, and then I make little adjustments here and there in the hashtags and all that. But anyways, I need to get better at that. But these are a lot of what. Oh, I remember what the other thing is. Yeah, more than likely won't be a whole lot of those crazy intros that I used to make. I mean, I still do make them. It's just because of life. It's like if I do those, more than likely won't be no videos. You know, those tend to be a lot more work than like what I'm doing right now. With this, I just speak, put a beat, put a picture, and then it's done. When it comes to those intros, there's a lot of work that goes into getting clips, putting them together, you know, a lot of timing stuff, layering things, and I'm just gonna be honest, it's probably not gonna be a whole lot of excitement in the beginning of my videos like it typically is. But hopefully y'all still enjoy the content. To all my subscribers, anybody watching my videos, or if you just so happen to stumble on this video, hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day. Peace.
That's why I'm undefeated. Undefeated.
Fuck yeah, this is the shit.